you know what nomophobia is? No. What do you think about the internet? I think it's brilliant for finding out information and getting in contact with people, and there is like bad stuff about it, but yeah. Is technology a positive or a negative? Positive, because without technology you wouldn't have like medicine as good or hospital equipment, all that sort of stuff. Like phones are good for things. Do you rely on the internet? Yes, completely. Could you live without your phone for a day? Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't miss it.
Probably miss it, but I could survive. What piece of technology do you rely on a daily basis and why? Car, probably, to get to places.
See, I was on about this yesterday, and I was like, oh yeah, technology is earphones and like a fridge. I didn't really think of it like that. Like a car's a bit of technology as well, isn't it?
Why is this meant to be just the internet?
Well, it doesn't matter, but
Do you
I
want me
just...
to say like the internet?
just whatever. But I just asked my tutor yesterday, and he was like, well, I live with I need my fridge 24/7, and I was like, oh yeah, I didn't really think of that. But yeah, your car, you can't really live without your car, can you?
Well, I could.
Well, you could, yeah,
be
but
stuck.
you'd have to walk everywhere.
Do you know what nomophobia is? No. What do you think about the internet? I think that the internet is very useful and that we do heavily rely on it, but it's also, we probably rely on it a bit too much, and we kind of overuse it, and I don't know, it stops us from, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It makes everything a lot easier. So for example, if you're looking for information, it's very easy to find, like on Google or something, you can find it instantly, but rather than having to go to like a library and spend hours looking through, I don't know, books, as you probably do in a library. Is technology a positive or negative? Okay, so I'd say it's positive in what I was just saying with it being making everything easier, but it's a negative because I think we just use it too much. So it's like you get children who are brought up to just, rather than sending them outside to play with other children or introduce them to books, they just kind of get this iPad, like, I don't know, flung at them, and then they've just got to amuse themselves on that, and then it makes them really spoiled. And also, you have all the dangers that come kind of with the internet and technology, such as, I don't know, scams and identity theft.
Cyberbullying as well.
Yes, cyberbullying as well. So, yes. Also, it's not very secure, so it's the transference of information and data, but then like you need all these really complex codes which could be hacked and stuff to, yes. So there's a danger of that. And it also stops us from communicating with each other in real life rather than just digitally, because we're so used to being able to kind of message anyone on like Facebook Messenger or Twitter, if you can do that on Twitter, I don't know, I don't have it, and like email and text and stuff, that if we're actually in a social situation such as, say, on a train or something, in the past where people would have been having conversations with each other, they're just kind of like all glued to their phone screens, and that's quite depressing. And I think because it creates the illusion of happiness rather than actual happiness. So it's like now I'd probably, oh wait, I'll save it for the next question. Do you rely on the internet? Yes, because well, I guess in terms of schoolwork, I think that's understandable to rely on it in that way. So if I need to know something, or I need to go look at, like we have Firefly, which has our homework and all of that stuff on, so we can just go on that, and that's on the internet. And I think I watch way too much TV on the internet, and it's how I kind of communicate with everyone, and I probably waste way too much time on it. Could you live without your phone for a day? Yes. I keep breaking my phone, so I have to go for like weeks without it, but I quite like it because it means that I'll read more and I'll actually talk to people more, and yes. What piece of technology do you rely on a daily basis and why? Probably my phone, because I just spend too much time on it, and also my laptop because I watch TAT. Yes. And I think because it's this isn't even like related to this, but because it's kind of so easy to find shows that you like with Netflix. I mean, that has 36,000 titles on it at any given point.
Blimey.
Just inserting that fact in there. And
That's a lot. I didn't realise it was that
isn't
many.
it? So, and because it forces you to binge watch it doesn't just, when the program's finished, it will say, next episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're frantically clicking, trying to stop it, but you can't, you're too late, and then it won't load, and then the next episode is just forced upon you, so you've got to watch it, so you just waste loads of time. But you're not actually happy when you're like binge watching Netflix or like anything. So whereas in the past, when we've had to put more effort into actually having fun, being kind of interested in things, and so with reading you have to put more effort into actually reading.
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense. And I think that's why technology makes us so miserable, is because it's just too easy, so there's no reward and there's no, yeah.
It's just there.
Exactly, and it's just too easy, so we don't actually gain any happiness from it.